As if 2020 wasn't bad enough already, they hit us with another tax day. It's Wednesday, it's 7 p.m., and it's time for Fantastic Voyage Improv, live from your living rooms. Please welcome to your screen, your host, me! I got a lot of buttons to push before I can do this. Hi, welcome to Fantastic Voyage Improv. I'm Steve. I'm your host for this evening. And tonight we're going to be doing Unprov, which means we are unscripted, we are unlocated, we are unprepared, we are unbelievable. There's lots of uns that go into Unprov. But we need your suggestions to make this work. So put your suggestions in the comments. The lovely and talented Becca, who I will introduce in a little bit, will give us those suggestions, and then the players tonight will take those suggestions and turn them into comedy gold in a once in a lifetime show, never to be seen again. That's pretty much all it is. I'm gonna get my friends out here, and we're gonna start playing some games. Sound good? Awesome. Put your hands together right there in your living room. Clap really loudly for Blake. Keep it going for Zachary.
Yeah, hello.
You think he's just a lump on a couch most of the time, but right now he's Malto Meal.
Yeah.
Wow. We have a very special guest joining us tonight, live from Jester's Comedy Improv. Give it up for Mary Kay.
Yay!
And like I said earlier, the lovely and talented Rebecca is helping out with the suggestions. She's going to be translating for us. Clap for Rebecca! Yay! Okay, we are going to start with a game that is called What Are You Doing? So what's going to happen is I'm going to have two people keep their videos on. Perfect. I've got two people, and they are going to go back and forth asking each other, what are you doing? So in a second, Mary Kay is going to start doing an activity, any activity, and then Zach will walk up to her and say,
what are you doing?
At this point, Mary Kay has to say anything in the world except for what she's actually doing. If she says what she's doing, if she doesn't have anything good to say, if she stumbles or hesitates, or if I just feel like being an asshole, I'm going to kick her off and replace her with somebody else, and we're going to keep going like that. But there's not enough improv for that. There's not enough audience interaction. So what's going to happen is, Becca, do we have people watching right now?
We do.
Awesome. We're going to take your initials. So put your comments in the box if you want us to use your initials. Just comment anything. Hi, I'm here. I'm wearing fuzzy underwear. My dog's name is Spot. Any comment you want right now, unless Becca's got other prompts going. I can't see them. So we're going to take the commenters' initials and use them as the inspiration for this game. So Becca, do we have some initials yet?
Yep, J-E.
J-E. You guys are starting with J and E. Mary Kay, why don't you go ahead and start?
What are you doing?
I'm jelly elfing.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just elevated. Mary Kay, what are you doing?
I'm not sure.
Ah, she's got nothing. She's got nothing. Let's get Mary Kay out and replace her with Matt. Awesome. Becca, do we have another commenter that we can steal their initials from?
A-W.
A-W. And Zach, why don't you go ahead and start?
Hey, Zach, what are you doing?
Oh, what?
Oh, what? Oh, where? What? Who? What? Oh, who? How? Oh, what?
What are you doing?
Always wailing.
There she blows up. Oh.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing. Zach's out. I think we're gonna bring Blake back in. Yeah, there goes. Here comes Blake. Hey Becca, I think this is the last round. Whew. We're zipping along quickly. Is there any way you can find 3 initials for me?
I'm going to take our top 3 recurring letters.
Nice.
We got MRA.
MRA are your guys' letters. Blake, go ahead and start us out.
Blake, what are you doing?
Moving right along.
Moving right along. Come on, Big Bird. Hop on the truck. We're moving right along.
Matt, what are you doing?
I am magnetic resonancing Alaska.
Okay. Using my magnetic resonance powers, Alaska is... Alaska is over here, and Alaska has a herniated disc.
Ooh, Blake, what are you doing?
Managing rabid antelopes.
Okay, antelope, okay? We gave you the tetanus shot to help you, okay? No, just calm down. Just get over here into the pen, okay? Okay? And then we'll give you some more feed if you calm down, okay? Nope. Antelope, calm.
Matt, what are you doing?
I am making Russian albatrosses.
Okay, to make Russian albatross, you take regular albatross and you put into communist system of government and let Russia do all the work. Russian albatross. See little hat? Watch it dance.
Very nice. What are you doing?
Marketing rancid apples.
Okay. I know that these apples, they might be a little bit sour, but that's how you get the sour apple taste. Okay? So all those Jolly Ranchers, like these apples can be used for that. We got Harrelson, we got Honeycrisps, all of them are rancid and all of them are on discount right now for you. How do you like that?
Wow, Matt, what are you doing?
I am measuring resources eloquently.
Eloquently?
Eloquently. No, that's eloquently. I'm measuring resources already.
Yeah, I'm getting around to it, okay? All right, I've got the GDP already figured out. I'm working on the GNP, okay? I'm counting every barrel of oil that comes in and every barrel of oil that goes out, okay? I'm working on it, all right?
Blake.
Meekly running away.
I'm gonna go now. It's now I'm running. I'm going running.
All right, we gotta end it there. Not meek enough, Matt. That wasn't meek enough.
That's not meek enough.
So meek.
All right, thank you guys so much to all the commenters. Thank you for letting us use your initials. You can have them back now.
Yes.
we're going to move on to a game called New Choice. And for this one, I'm going to need Mary Kay and Blake to stay out. And they're going to be doing a scene for you. And if at any point in this scene, I want them to change what they said and or did, I'm going to ring a bell and say New Choice. And then they will have to repeat the last thing they did or said until I'm happy with the scene and allow them to continue. This scene is going to be inspired by, I believe it was a place with a lot of activity.
A water park.
A water park. So this scene will be inspired by a water park.
I want the tall slide. I want the tall slide.
Look, Mom said you have to stay with me, okay? And I want to go on the lazy river.
Lazy river's stupid.
New Choice.
Lazy river fun.
Well, good. Then we'll go on the lazy river.
Okay.
All right. Let's get it.
Up the lazy river on the old Mere stream. The lazy.
I got a tube.
New Choice.
I've got a penguin.
New Choice.
I've got a yacht.
That's super lazy.
Well, I dragged it all the way from the marina. So just get on, please. Please, Stacy.
I capping.
Okay. Oh, hey, look, there's a refrigerator.
Cap'n hat.
Oh, nice. You want a soda?
New Choice.
You want an apple juice?
New Choice.
You want a Zima? I know you're a little young, but that's okay.
It's fizzy.
Just take a sip. It's probably gross.
It's sour.
Well, then.
New Choice.
It makes me feel older.
Okay.
Very much older.
Whoa. Wait, maybe
Like I'm middle-aged, perhaps.
maybe I should try that. Oh. Oh, I say. Oh, oh, it made me older and British for some reason.
British is the best, especially when one is yachting.
Exactly. It is such a fine day to sail on a yacht, isn't it, sister?
It is so fine.
Hey, look at all the people down in the lazy river moving out of our way. Yes, that's right. Make way for the yacht, people.
Oil overboard.
Oh, you are.
New Choice.
Zima overboard.
No, you are just devious. Oh dear, what's going to happen to all those people now that the river is full?
They will be old and British in no time.
It's like an accidental colonization of some sort.
I get to be governor this time.
All right, then I shall be prime minister.
New Choice.
All right, then I shall be grand poobah.
Oh, well done. It's been a long time since I've seen you poobahing.
All right. That scene was fun. You guys poo-bud all over that water park.
That scene was brought to you by Zima.
And speaking of things brought to you by things, thanks for that segue, Blake. This next game is all about advertising. We have a lot of free time, so we like to watch commercials. We just skip right through the shows, go straight to the commercials and watch them all. But we don't watch commercials like normal people. We watch commercials and come up with better taglines for the products in these commercials. So we're really, really good at it. You guys can name anything, any suggestion you want. We'll come up with a tagline for it. This game called Taglines. So Becca, do we have an object or an occupation to get us started?
Mosquitoes.
Ooh, mosquitoes.
This bites. Mosquitoes.
This sucks. Mosquitoes.
It's tax day. Mosquitoes.
How else are you gonna get dinosaur DNA from Amber? Mosquitoes.
Wait, Amber has dinosaur DNA? I hope she's watching tonight.
Get a whole collection.
Amber,
Sarah-
share some dinosaur DNA with us. Do we have another suggestion, Becca?
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
Holy guacamole, Batman. Guacamole.
Take that, avocado toast. Guacamole.
It keeps your Chipotle from being reasonably priced.
It's funny because it's true.
Watch a
All right.
stranger destroy an avocado right in front of you at the restaurant. Guacamole.
All right, Becca, how about some? So we can take a little break.
Oh no.
Wow. First time this happened.
Great show, guys.
Yeah, good job.
Well then, time just flew by.
Streams down.
First major technical issue we've had.
Yes. Yes, I would say so.
We might have had the stream drop like on the first show or early on there. There might have been. Oh, we had sound problems the first show. That's what it was.
Okay, we appear to be back. I'm not sure. So if you can, if you're seeing this, comment that yeah, we can see you, because I don't know what just happened. I like Zoom, but sometimes Zoom has problems.
And problem.
So we'll just hold off until somebody says, yeah, we can see you. Okay, we're back.
We're back.
What were we doing?
And now we're back.
What?
We were gone. Now we're back.
Okay. I think we could probably end taglines. That seemed to kill the game. So
It's like Zoom wanted us to end taglines.
yeah, Zoom was like, nah, taglines isn't hitting tonight. Move on. Cool. It's the first time we've had the stream drop in what 17 weeks of doing this. So
Finally did it. Yay.
Finally did.
Stream.
Week
I'm
stream.
taking credit.
Week stream.
Week stream for the win. We are going to move on to a game called Playing With Ourselves, which means Blake and Matt are going to hang out. And this game, it sounds dirty, but it's really, really not. What's going to happen is where you guys see the set list right now, we are going to play a clip of an old show of ours because we miss playing on a stage so much that we want to we want to watch it. But we're not going to play any audio of that clip. So Blake and Matt are going to recreate the audio part of the clip from the video. We might do the whole video. We might just do a little bit of it. We've never done this before. This is one of those cool games that you can only do on Zoom Improv. So Becca, are we ready for the video? Okay. Go ahead and play.
Who's dubbing?
Oh wait, no, you guys need some inspiration for this scene.
Yes.
I think I asked Becca to get a location.
Yeah.
Oh, she just yelled in the background, it's H&R Block.
Okay.
H&R Block. Okay.
Yes. Your location is H&R Block.
That's who suggested that. Oh man, I got all this tax stuff and like it's due like yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mine in next week. I got an extension.
What? How did you get an extension? Tell me how you got an extension or pull my finger right now.
Well, I mean, all you got to do is just come here on November 34th. You see, the tax people don't want you to know about that loophole. But if you come here on November 34th, then you can get extended through the whole year. And once you get extended through the whole year, then it just passes over and like, hey, are my taxes due? And like, you know, the birds will respond, no, not yet, because it's not November 35th.
So, wait, so I just got to come in on the right day and I get a tax extension? It's that easy?
Right time and right place. I mean, that's how taxes come together.
Oh, wow. I wish I had known that last year. Shoot. Because then I would have my extension for this year. I got to try and remember it for next year.
Next year? You're already thinking about next year. Oh, man. Well,
hey, don't worry about it next year. Next year I'll get here when it gets here. You know, it'll be what it is. You know, who knows what the future is really going to bring, right? I mean, here we are on this blue marble flying through space on the second tax day of the year. You know, you just can't tell what's going to happen in the future, which is why I don't think I'm going to pay taxes anymore, because I might need this money more than the government does. So I'm going to keep my money right here in this box, and I'm not going to give it to the government anymore.
you are the bravest man I know. I wish I could do that. All the time, I'm just looking at my calendar.
Well, you
You live like you don't care about tomorrow. How do you get that freewheeling?
I just woke up one morning and was like, you know what? I don't care about tomorrow, right? Because life happens today.
That's it. You've convinced me. I'm no longer going to be setting my yearly alarm for November 34th. I've been living my life in this tax loop, just going over and over again, looking at the clock. Is it November 34th yet? No, it's only November 33rd. And then I look at my iPhone again, and I see that the alarm still hasn't gone off. It says 2 more weeks. Can you wait those 2 weeks? How do you ignore that time?
I don't ignore the time. I grab that time. Okay, I wear that time. I live in that time. I inhabit it. It's okay. Okay, that didn't make sense. That was a weird analogy. Sorry. Okay.
You're totally freaking me out. Okay, you inhabit the time. How am I not inhabiting?
Well, look, just think of
You tell me.
What?
You tell me now.
No, dude, no. I'm not gonna do that. No, just calm down. Okay, we're gonna go away from here. We're gonna go to Dairy Queen. We're gonna get a blizzard, a delicious blizzard, and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna enjoy that delicious blizzard. And while we're enjoying that delicious blizzard, something really magical could happen. When two people bond over delicious dairy confections, they form a friendship that transcends the universe, believe it or not. And we can bond that way too and become lifelong friends. And we can share this moment, relish in the present. If we just get some delicious Dairy Queen, I'm going to get a cookie dough blizzard. That's my favorite. It's just, you can't beat a cookie dough blizzard. It's so good.
Yeah, but what about Reese's Pieces and the chocolate? Do I make a plan for this? Or do I let my gut take me?
Oh, Reese's Pieces? Well, come on.
Well, maybe Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
No way, man.
There better be peanut butter involved, or I don't want your blizzards. Okay? As you see, peanut butter makes everything better. You know,
you got to live on the edge, man. You got to grab life by the horns, okay? Peanut butter cups are okay. They're pedestrian.
How can I fill out a W-2 or think about November 34th when I know that all the pristine counters at Dairy Queen are just glistening, waiting for me to sit down, saying, come sit over here, eat this blizzard, or no, have a dip cone with some cherry. And I'll see him dip the cone into that cherry, and I'll think, no, wait, I should have gotten chocolate.
Hey, look, it's okay. You can't go wrong with a blizzard. Any kind you get is going to be great. And if you don't pay your taxes, like I'm not going to pay my taxes, you'll be able to get more blizzards. You could go every day because you'll have so much more money.
More blizzards. I need more blizzards.
Who doesn't? We all need more blizzards, right?
Hey, we did it.
Who doesn't need more blizzards?
Everybody needs more blizzards.
That game was a paid advertisement.
How are you right there and right there?
Oh, so weird. So weird. If you want to see what that scene actually was, you can go onto our YouTube channel and look up the video from that date. I can't remember what it was, even though I just spent 4 minutes staring at it. Watch that whole video. In fact, you can go onto our YouTube channel, subscribe, and watch all of our previous shows, even from back in our past life when we actually saw each other in person.
Yeah.
This is our new reality, and it's going to be this way for a while.
We live in the States now.
Okay, Zach.
Yeah.
We're moving on. You were awesome in that last scene, buddy.
Oh, thank you. What part did you like the best?
My breakout room went away, so hold on. Manually create breakout room, assign Zachary. Okay, we're back.
When I was gesturing towards you.
The part where you didn't say much.
Oh, that part, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to send you to a breakout room because you're going to be the guesser in this next game. So say bye.
Bye.
Bye, Zach.
Okay. Zach froze, but the rest of us did not, correct? Awesome, cool. I'm paranoid now. So Zach is going to be is going to be holding a press conference in this game called Press Conference, and Mary Kay, Matt, and Blake are all going to be the reporters asking him questions, trying to get him to figure out what he did and where he did it. That's going to be up to you guys to tell the reporters, and then they will get him to guess the thing he did in the place that he did it. So do we have a thing that Zach is announcing that he did?
Yes, he printed and then rescanned 100 forms.
Wow. He printed and rescanned 100 forms. That's specific.
We have faith in you guys.
And where did he print and rescan these 100 forms?
At the top of a waterfall.
Like you do. You just haul your printer right up there to the top of the waterfall. Yep. Okay. You guys have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feel free to don your reporter personas if you so choose while I bring Zach back in. And Zachary, welcome to your press conference.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I'm going to say I'm proud of what I did, and I want to let the whole world know. So if anyone has some questions, I will answer them. So go for it. Yes, you and the hat there.
Yes, Blake from Documents Magazine.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, did you use letter or legal size?
I used a notebook size, note size, like in your Apple Notes on your phone, that size.
Hmm.
Yes, yes. You and the other hat.
Yeah, I'm with the Charleston Times. I was wondering, back in the '90s, was your favorite skit Rob Schneider doing all the making copies, like just hanging out in that room? Could you quote that, or do you frequently quote it?
I am known to quote a lot of things, like Starship Troopers, like but I could quote a Rob Schneider film from here or there. Yes, yes,
Okay.
yeah, yes. You in the scarf.
Yes, I noticed that you didn't need a whole ream of paper, but I was wondering how you determined the quantity.
I I threw some numbers in a hat, and I shook it up. I shook it up real good, and I put the hat behind my back and reached in there, and pulled out a number, and that was the quantity.
That's
That
so
was,
incredible because it was such a round number.
yeah, I know. Who would have thought? Here in the copy room, making copies, that I would make such a round number. Yeah, yes, Blake.
Until just now, I was unaware that you had made copies. So obviously you did that after the other things that you did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
I do like.
I'm wondering, were you worried at any point in time about running out of toner?
Well, when I replace toner, I like to open the manual and follow the directions to the letter. I open the manual. You can't freewheel these kind of things because copiers are confusing and they often break. So I read the install instructions for toner to the letter and I follow them. Yes, Multimeal.
Yeah. I was wondering, did it come originally from like a PDF format? Did you have a USB drive? Where then you did the first step?
Oh, we can do a lot of different mediums here. We even can do disk drive, store stuff on. We even can do floppy. We can even still do floppy disk, for those of you who remember that.
Yeah, and then you send it from the disk drive to where? Do you use cord or is it wireless to where it comes out?
Oh, everything's Wi-Fi here. Everything's Wi-Fi. And after I install the toner, I load some medium from my disk drive using the Wi-Fi. That's what I do. Yeah, yes, Blake.
I know that you're all about efficiency. So I'm wondering, to get the process started off, are you a click on the menu and drag the cursor down to the command, or are you just a Command P person?
In my copy room, I am the commander. There's no dragging of anything here, feet or otherwise. I crisp and clear commands, and you do as I say because I am Zach, and I'm in charge of the copy room.
So you
And
use
and do you choose your quantity all at once and then hit the button, or do you hit the button the right number of times?
Oh man, I feel like I'm reading a printer manual right now and doing the troubleshoot questions. But you
but
you just have to turn it off and turn it back on, and then it'll work. Yeah, yes, Blake.
it would seem that you obviously didn't need to look at the manual too much or even at all for you to be able to print such a large and perfectly numbered quantity of these.
I am When I quantify documents in my copy room, I never use the manual. If fixing the printer, but quantifying documents, never.
How many was that? We need to get specifics for the publication.
When I quantified 100 documents in the copy room by myself, I quantified a certain number. So it's 100, and that's all you get.
Well, you printed the 100 documents, but then the other operation was so bewildering to me. I'm just wondering why, after the printing, did you go on?
I printed, and then I coded all. I sorted them by color. I coded them by color. All the different documents.
Yeah. We've got that you printed it, but the thing that's confounding us is that are you looking for a lower frequency on the print? Because why would you redo this when you've already had the file on the computer, but then you print it out and then you do this again, this next step, which is bewildering to us.
It's obviously a multifunction machine that does all kinds of operations.
I printed the documents, and then I copied them again, or I sorted them, and I double faced the.
But in order to copy, what did you need to do on the printer?
I pressed the buttons. That's how printers work. Yes, Blake.
I'm just wondering, when you did the second part of this operation, did you have any trouble aligning the pages just right? Because I sometimes get confused about that. And then when the next version is made, they're a little cut off. Like I don't know which corner to put the page in.
I copied the pages, and I made sure the margins were just right.
But before you copied them, because it seemed like you wanted to do every operation. You printed them, and then you did the other operation, and then you copied them, which seems duplicitous or unnecessary, because the second thing you did was basically making copies anyway, just in a different way. Oh, did you remember to clean off the glass plate first, by the way?
I took my ass cheeks off the glass plate. I don't want ass cheeks on these copies.
Okay.
Yes, Steve.
Yeah, I'm Steve from Obvious Clue magazine.
Obvious Clue magazine.
So, when you went from digital to analog, why did you go back to digital?
Because analog was waterlogged, and I didn't want any watermarks on my copies. So I formatted. Does the format? Is that you're the right word? I've never worked in an office in my life, just in the copy room. Yes, Blake.
So as the more I think about this and the process you went through to print and then do this other thing and then copy, it all seems a little fishy. In fact, it seems like what you did, especially the second step that you did, sounds an awful lot like a scam to me.
Yeah, we feel like you've scammed us.
Like you were scamming. Sounds like you were scamming.
I was in the copy room. I made 100. I printed 100 things, and then I scanned them back into the computer so I could.
Okay.
Okay. And it just
You would mention the waterlogged aspect because your location was certainly problematic for that.
Wet? Yeah, it's really damp here in Atlantis. We can't keep everything out of the water. The water wall is not working. It's so damp here.
So
I thought rather than being inspired more by Atlantis, maybe like Hiawatha, that sort of story would inspire you to choose this location, or Minnehaha.
Oh,
or the journeys of St. Anthony.
when
Let's go big, Niagara.
Yeah.
When I worked in the copy room behind the waterfall, people told me it wouldn't work. But I said, hey, it's going to work. Yes, Steve?
So, if the copy room was behind the waterfall, did you sling the copier onto your back and climb up, or did you use a forklift? Or helicopter, possibly? How did you get the copier all the way up there?
And when you did get up there, did you send the copies down in a barrel?
Oh, man. When you guys are really getting to the nitty gritty of this. When I copied 100 copies at Niagara Falls, let me tell you, people laughed, people clapped, and they cheered. And that's really all I have to say about that. But is there more? Do tell.
We need to know specifically where on the falls you were.
I was at the very top.
There you go.
I was at the very tippity top, printing 100 copies, and then scanning them. And, you know, I'm not going to apologize for this. You guys, you reporters, are
Not apologize.
yeah, write it down. I'm going to go get some Dairy Queen. I'm out.
All right. He finally got there. We got him there. You guys are a tough audience, but we got there for you. Zach, you can feel free to go ahead and talk to Becca about those suggestions. You file a grievance with the Improv union. But we're going to move on to a game called Spelling Bee. We feel like since the quarantine, we've gotten a little less intelligent. So we want to boost our intelligence a little bit. We're going to have a good old-fashioned spelling bee. And to help us with our intelligence levels, we are also going to define, well, I'm not in this game. You guys are going to do this. They are also going to define the words one word at a time tonight. So, Becca, do we have a word to get us going that is a pretty simple, everyday, ordinary, standard word?
Mine.
Mine.
Mine. M.
I.
N.
E. Mine.
A.
Place.
Where?
Or.
Can.
Be.
Be.
Discovered.
Together.
So.
Sometimes.
I.
Will.
Grab.
It.
Away.
Mine.
Mine.
All right, that was, yeah, I played Minecraft last night. I totally can get that. That is the definition of the word mine. Do we have another word for them, Becca?
Word.
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 Word. W.
O.
R.
D. Word.
A.
Thing.
That.
Denotes.
Meaning.
To.
Others.
For.
Clarity.
Word.
Was that the definition? Word.
Word.
All right, Becca, can we get a slightly more difficult word for them, please?
Filibuster.
Filibuster. Wow, we're jumping right up a level.
Filibuster. F.
I.
L.
Uster. Filibuster.
Politicians.
Talk.
Endlessly.
To.
Stall.
Each.
Legislator.
From.
Voting.
Filibuster.
Wow, that was the actual definition of filibuster, one word at a time. You guys should give yourselves a round of applause for that.
Yeah, we're-
One small one.
All right, we are going to move on to a game called Merry Melodies now. Merry Melodies is between Mary Kay and Zach. Oh, that's right. We're going to call this Mary Kay Melodies. What's going to happen is they're going to do a scene, and everything they say is going to have to be sung in a form of a song that the audience decides. So for Mary Kay, Becca, do you have a song for Mary Kay?
Memory.
From the musical Cats.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know that?
I do.
Awesome. Cool. And Becca, do you have a song for Zach?
Hey, Mickey. You're so fine.
Hey, Mickey.
You gotta clap. You can't not clap. Okay. So that you guys know both of your songs. That is awesome. Becca, did I ask you for some inspiration for a scene for this?
No, but I can find some.
I did. I thought maybe I skipped that during. Yeah. Can you maybe page back into the archives or look at the fabulous audience suggestions and come up with a good way to get this scene going?
Champagne.
Ooh, champagne.
Ooh, mommy, please let me have some champagne. Champagne. I wanna drink some champagne and get a little sip. And when I get dizzy, I will do a little tip. I wanna celebrate a New Year's Day, mommy. Hey, mommy.
Midnight, and the new year is coming. I will get you some champers and a strawberry tip.
Oh, mommy, I'm so happy. I'm gonna get some champagne. Yeah, some champagne. You give me that champagne, and then I do a dance. I look all around, and I do a little prance. I'm the star of the party. Everybody laughs at me, baby. Yeah, mommy.
I am glad that we stayed home with each other this year. All those other people can just suck it.
Oh, mommy, you're so sweet that I'm gonna, hey, mommy, boo, boo, hey, mommy, please give me that champagne and tell me a story. Tell me a story about how time was started. I want to celebrate. I'm very, very young, mommy. Hey, mommy.
Every time I think of how we met, my heart goes a-flutter. You were cute behind the counter with a suit, and you didn't like my mother.
Hey, mommy. Grandma really smells. I don't like to go to her house. Whenever I am over there, I see a mouse. Please don't take me to Grandma's house. Mommy! Hey, mommy!
Touch me! It's been 3 weeks since we did anything but bump elbows, and I gotta get some sugar. If you touch me, you'll understand what happiness is. Or maybe I will. Let's find out.
Oh, mommy, oh, mommy, oh, mommy. Come hug me! Come hug me! You've been sitting all alone without some love. I'm gonna give you love cause I'm your son. A son should love his mama, 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 mommy. Hey, mommy!
Well, that took a turn that I've forgotten about. Let the new year begin again.
Oh, mommy! We have a weird relationship.
I laughed out loud. I'm not gonna lie. That was beautiful. Oh my God. Oh, I loved it. And we're all about great segues tonight. Can I have everybody come on back? Everybody, there's Matt and Blake. That kind of went into a weird sex area, so now we're gonna talk about weird sex things. We're gonna get things from the audience suggestions over there in the chat. Thank you so much for interacting with us, and tell us how sex with us is like those things. Yeah, I can make anything into a segue apparently. So Becca, what is the first thing for tonight's game?
Hopscotch.
Hopscotch.
Sex with me is like hopscotch. No one ever lets me have a turn. It's true.
Sex with me is like hopscotch. We're going straight from 1 to 8, baby.
Sex with me is like hopscotch. Afterwards, you'll probably be a little chalky.
Sex with me is like hopscotch. It's best done on the blacktop.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, you're gonna burn your booty.
Yeah.
All right, how about something else, Becca?
A tangerine.
A tangerine.
Sex with me is like a tangerine. I'm easy to peel.
Sex with me is like a tangerine. It's not orange. It's not orange at all.
Sex with me is like tangerine. You could sing about it if you're in Flaming Lips.
Sex with me is like a tangerine. You're gonna need a napkin.
Sex with me is like a tangerine. You get your daily dose of vitamin C in both cases.
Sex with me is like tangerine. Aren't you glad you did it?
There it is. All right, how about another one, Becca?
A hair pick.
A hair pick.
Sex with me is like a hair pick. I don't need it.
Sex with me is like a hair pick. Sometimes I comb too soon.
I do believe that is the blackout line for this game, Blake. Thank you so much for bringing us there. All right, we have but one more game left for you folks tonight. That game is going to be Clue, but first I wanted to take a second to thank you for hanging out with us on this is week 17, I believe, of socially distant Unprov comedy here live on our Facebook. If you know of anybody who needs to laugh, share this video with them, share the link with them. Get more people in here. The more you guys interact in the chat, the more fun this all becomes for you. So great, bring friends, bring family, bring enemies, because we love them too. Also, I believe there are probably some links that you could probably look for in the description to help out some community stuff going on around. The world's a crazy place right now. So if you got a couple bucks to throw at somebody who needs it, we really encourage you to do that. Like I mentioned earlier, go like our YouTube channel. Yeah. Go follow us on YouTube. You can watch all of the old video archives there, all of our shows, even back from when we did this in person. And in the future, when we're doing this in person again, that's where you'll find our videos. But for now, I'm going to have 3 of you. I got the breakout room going already. I'm ahead of the game. I'm going to have 3 of you leave. Zach's going to stay because he's going to play the game Clue tonight.
Yay!
All right. So those 3 are going to go away, and what's going to happen is Mary Kay, join the room.
Join the room, Mary Kay.
Well, it's going to look like we cheat if she doesn't go away. How come?
Oh, she's so frozen.
She's halfway between room and not room. What do we do?
Not there. Oh, there.
Oh,
there.
yeah. Whew. Okay, she's in the room. Sweet. So what's going to happen is in the game of Clue, there was always, a murder that took place in a room with a weapon. So you guys are going to provide the location, the occupation, and the weapon to Zach, and then Zach will communicate to that to the first person who comes back using only mime and gibberish. They will then communicate it to the next person, who will communicate it to the next person, and by the end of it, we will have gotten it 100% correct. No, I really doubt we will, because that's just the way tonight's show is going, and we generally don't get it right anyway. Anyway, Becca, what is the location for tonight?
A microbrewery.
Ooh, a microbrewery. I love the location. How about the occupation?
A shoe salesman.
A shoe salesman. I'm writing these down too, and the weapon for tonight?
Drawn butter.
What?
Drawn butter.
Lame Bruce.
Drawn? What's drawn butter? What?
Drawn butter.
Drawing?
Drawn, like past tense of draw.
Okay.
Butter that's been drawn, apparently.
Okay. Thanks, Bruce.
So if tonight goes badly, everyone in the comments, go ahead and click the like button on Bruce's comment. Okay, I am going to do a little typing here, and everybody at home yell with me, first detective come back. Ready? First detective come back. I hope that worked. I don't trust the technology tonight. Oh, it worked.
Bringa. Speed the ball. Oh, so brongo, oh, asa, about to be, a zong, bro.
Sorry, I forgot I wasn't muted there for a second. All right, everybody at home yell with me. Second detective. I gotta type second. SECOND. All right, I got second detective. Come back. If I ever misspell the word detective, I expect you guys to light up the comments.
Ah,
对这个吧，
对吧？
这个吧，
有，
对吧？啊，这个吧，啊，
Di ba? Oh. Oh. Yeah, di ba? Coba. Yeah. Oh. Eh? Oh. Yep.
Mmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, coba.
Okay, he's out, and now it's time for me to get Mary Kay to come back in. We'll type last detective with an exclamation point. Last detective, come on back. We'll go ahead and close that room. And she should be back here shortly. Oh, there she is.
Hey.
Oh,
Coba.
oh, oh, será ba?
Ya, coba.
Oh, so será ba se beriye, ba sire za ba za bra. Oh,
Coba. Splish, 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 blah, blah. Pluk, 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 tuk. Oh. Oh. Pluk, pluk. Coba. Coba.
so bra sire ba so gaba.
Dah.
Ba,
Coba. Dah. Coba.
so bra ba será ba.
Coba. Shoo. Coba. Oh. Ha. Coba.
Oh, yes, sugar.
Ah.
Oh,
Ah.
oh, so sería pa ka. So será ba.
Coba. Coba.
So bara.
Coba. 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 Coba.
Siri ba siri jiba jiba so jiba za.
Yeah. Coba.
Oh, so sería ba sa ba.
Coba.
So lo que se puede sacar. So sería je que se puede seguir je.
Okay. Now we get to see how well everybody did.
Perfect.
Hey, comment. How close do you think we got?
All three.
100%? All three of them? We'll see. Okay, what was the order? Okay, the last person in was Mary Kay. Mary Kay, what was the location?
It was a beer bong shower.
No. And then I believe it was Blake was next.
Yes. But within that beer bong shower was one teeny tiny drop of beer, which is where we were.
It's closer, but no. No. Matt, what was the location?
It was in a tiny beer stein.
Oh.
Close. You're going to get it when Zach tells you what it was.
It was a microbrewery.
Oh, of course.
So that was fun to watch the evolution. All right, Mary Kay, what was the occupation?
Chiropractor.
No, it wasn't a chiropractor. All right, Blake, what was it?
It was the chiropractor's cousin, the massage therapist.
Nope,
Or
it was
masseuse.
not the massage therapist. Matt, what was the occupation?
Okay, I'm gonna say it was a podiatrist.
No, it was not, but I love the way this is moving from one person to the other. It's fun to watch it transition. Zach, what was it?
It was a shoe salesman.
Oh,
Shoe salesman, yes. All right, Mary Kay, what was the weapon?
It was like Happy Cow spreadable cheese.
No, but that is exactly what Blake did. Blake, what was the
No,
weapon?
yeah.
Well, I'm absolutely certain I know what it is, but I'm also absolutely certain I have no idea what this is. So if I am correct, I wonder what our audience has been smoking lately. Because what Matt showed me was clearly note butter.
No, no, it wasn't. You're close, but it wasn't. Matt, what was the weapon?
in the same vein, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna say word butter.
Ah!
No, but I love how butter got all the way through. Zach, what was it?
It's drawn butter. Drawn butter.
Butter. Oh, cat.
Drawn butter. Thanks, Bruce.
I still wonder what our audience is on.
Right. We have no ideas. But that was a super fun show. Thank you, everyone, for all of your comments. Thank you to all of the players for hanging out and making this so much fun. Thanks to Becca for interacting with the audience. That's all we got. That's the end of the show. Once again, thanks, Mary Kay. Give it up for Mary Kay. Yay. Keep it going for Matt. And for Blake. For the lovely Zachary.
Yeah.
Becca on the keys as always. My name is Steve. I was your host. Thanks. We'll see you next week.